This is a 3-minute review of the Eureka Oro Mignon Single Dose Pro. Pros. Look at this design. It's gorgeous. Classic lines, beautiful real oak accents. It's hard not to love the way it looks. The new king-size dial is very nice. Has a revolution counter, it has good granularity, 4 microns of burr movement per indicated tick mark. The catch cup is also very nice, with it being large and holding a total of 80 grams. The top burr is blind, which means that it has no screw holes in the face of it, which helps with the retention and potentially even grind consistency. There seems to be some confusion online about what burrs come with the Single Dose Pro, but the Single Dose Pro comes with the Italian espresso taste burrs out of the box, not the all-purpose burrs. And they taste really good. They produce delicious espresso. Personally, I think that this looks really great if you remove the bellows and put the wooden top right on top of the hopper. And as long as you use RDT and remove the declumper from inside of the chute, then you really don't even need the bellows. And the anti-popcorning lid inside of the hopper is a good design with a nice slope to it so that beans, even with RDT, fall easily. And now this actually leads us into the cons. The anti-popcorning lid rattles. This grinder is definitely loud. I measured it at 92 decibels at 2 feet. That is as loud as a lawnmower in your kitchen. And it's because it has an AC motor in it. That AC motor is not a great design, even with the mitigations that they've tried to do with this legacy design. But thankfully it grinds fast, so the noise is over quickly. If you want to clean the entire grind path through to the chute, you have to remove 8 screws using 4 different screwdriver types. In order to change the burrs out, you have to remove 13 different screws using 3 different screwdriver types. Earlier I mentioned removing the declumper. I don't know if the declumper actually declumps anything, but what it does do is clog and cause retention. My advice, just remove the declumper and use RDT. And you're golden. Now the marketing materials say this is a 65 millimeter burr. If you measure it, it's actually 63.8 millimeters. The top burr does not use the typical blind burr screw pattern. It uses a proprietary 4-screw pattern. So you'll have to use the aftermarket burrs that Eureka is releasing. I have large hands and I find it somewhat difficult to actually pull this flipper out to the side. After they upgraded the size of the king-size dial, they really should have moved it. The marketing materials say that it has a 320 watt motor. When you look at the motor, the label on it, which is a Eureka label, says it's 245 watt. Somebody's doing some creative math. There's also some odd construction choices, like the fact that they use wood screws to attach the base, which is aluminum, to the body, which is also aluminum. The capacitor is also attached via zip ties through holes in the bottom, instead of using some sort of bracket. Overall, this is a really great attempt at using a legacy design and bringing it up to modern standards. It'd be better if they upgraded to a DC motor and perhaps brought in some additional modern changes to their grinder design. Happy brewing!